Hey, this is Zacklog the Great, and this is the brake pad, the old brake pad that I just switched off of my bike. If you look closely, you might notice I should have done this some time ago. Um, I've had the new ones for a while. I'm not terribly mechanically inclined, so I didn't get around to changing them very quickly. But this is the brake pad, old brake pad for my bike, and when I was changing them out, I noticed something interesting. So there's the nut that screws the whole thing on, and then there are actually 5 washers on here between the nut and the pad. And they're not the same thing. It's not repeating the same. It's not repeating the same thing. It is, different. They're of different, design. 2 of them are repeating, but and I looked at that and it got me thinking. I'm relatively intelligent and I've read my Chesterton, so when I saw that, I assumed that there is a purpose, that there is an intentional design behind this. There's a reason for that. And that thought went into each piece of this. And it's kind of weird, because that's a significant complexity in this, tiny little thing whose entire purpose is to hold the brake pad on my bike. Bike that I use for exercise and enjoyment. I could, learn what the different parts are, why they're all there. I'm fairly sure I could understand that, but I don't right now. And like I said, there's significant complexity in just that tiny, relatively insignificant little thing. And I look at that, and I think about much bigger systems that, I'm, basically a part of. Much bigger systems that keep all of us alive. And how massively, unimaginably complex they are. And like I said, I looked at this and I assumed, I don't know what this is, but I assume there's a purpose behind these. These aren't just random. But there are some silly, unintelligent people who would look at that and say, I don't know why these parts are here. Why don't I just screw this on, straight onto this post here? And if you take a person like that and put them in charge of one of these, like I said, massive, extremely complex systems, they will destroy that system very rapidly because they don't understand it, and they don't even understand that they don't understand it. They see something that doesn't make sense to them and they say, well, we don't need that, I guess. And they're going to rip the whole thing apart. And as the wicked people who are running so many things in our world today put diversity over competence, promote for diversity, and look and think about that instead of, can this person do this job? Who is best? Who is the best person for this job? We're going to have more and more people taking part, influencing these, very complex systems, who have no idea how to handle it and who don't even understand that they don't know what's going on. And things are going to come apart. Things are coming apart already because of this. And it's going to get worse. So, to borrow a closing from Wrangler Star, act accordingly.